think we're live. I think we are live. What do you mean sign into chat over here? Why does it say sign into chat? Am I not signed in? Damn, guess I'm not. I mean, oh no, that just closed the entire thing. I mostly just wanted it to not be over here. What if I do sign in though? So this would be uh don't mind the fact that I'm taking a second to actually tell people about the stream. I know I'm doing something. I want to see what would happen if I do sign. Okay, shut the fuck up about two-step verification. So I'm not doing that right now. Hello, hi, hello, bonjour. It's been I want to say a second. It's been like a week, I think. I don't know. I've had some stuff been going on. I need to tell people about the stream though, because I mean, how else are they gonna know that I'm streaming right now? They wouldn't know. They wouldn't know. Stream though. It would be it'd be terrible. You could almost hear me for a second there, and I know you can because I have the stream volume on for a very specific reason. And when I say the stream volume on, I of course mean my balls in your jaw. I think yeah, I think we're good. All right. What happens if I try and send up? Okay. So it's just lying. It's just lying. So I can send a message. It just says to sign into chat. But I can just not? Like they're clearly appearing. I don't know. I do not know. So hi. It's been I should reopen that actually. Oh, well, it just opened up over here. Hi. Thanks. Let's go and take a look at the live thing so I can tell you exactly. 6 days ago it was. And yeah. Oh, Eject has given me a nice greeting, and honestly, good for him. So we have Wavy Green on from last time, but since Eject is here, we can, in fact, do the spinning. I don't actually have the video downloaded for when I roll Jeremy, but hopefully. Okay, alright, we got Shit Brown. That's a nice one. That's a real nice one. Do I have that? I don't, it doesn't look like it. I have orange. Do I have it in my old one? I have a couple color correcting layers. That's red. That's nothing. That's orange. Okay, I think this might be the first time we've rolled it. Maybe. So we are going to be creating a new filter, right? We are going to do color correction, and this one will be shit. It doesn't need to be anything else. I mean, it doesn't need to be like, it's just perfect as is. So let's see if I can remember how to do this. So hue shift, we want to go towards like orange, and then color. Well, that seems vaguely threatening. Especially if I multiply it like with an orange. No, I'm not going to do that. But I can add an orange. This is not shit brown. This is like red. Where is it getting brown? I don't know. I don't know. Well, I mean, you'd think it'd be as easy as doing that, but it's actually not. So the hue shift is currently a bit fucked. Honestly, the entire thing is a bit wacky because it's been a minute since I've had to play around with these. So let's up the brightness a teeny bit. Contrast, how does this affect it? I probably don't want to mess with that. Gamma, how does this affect it? Gamma could be an interesting one to kind of mess with. This is kind of getting there. We're kind of getting there. Hue shift this way. I kind of like might be able to do something like that. But that makes it kind of look like piss. Like, if that's when it's white. I want to give it like a brown tint like this. But that's not good. We need to, like, currently this is like maroon. Even though what I'm doing is I'm adding this brown color to it. And I actually have no idea why. Like, I don't know. Oh wow, that's creating some weird artifacts. Artifacts. On this episode, Milo tries to figure out how to make brown, dark, or orange. It's surprisingly difficult. Like, you'd think it would be easy. Okay, so we have orange. We have orange. Um, but I can't just turn these down. Because I mean, that's making it not what we want. I can't just do this because that makes it like red for some reason. What if okay, what if I stack a second color correction on this one? Which then, that gives us to red, and that's to yellowy. So we don't want this to be changed whatsoever, actually. No. Why did it close that when I pressed enter? Contrast. Yeah, but no. It's like, it's close. But no. Because this is just making it, like, pitch black. That's not what I want. Why is this, like, a pain? I can do yet another one of these kind of things where it tacks on this, and then perhaps this is terrible. This is genuinely awful. I have no idea why it is decided that it doesn't want to work. I don't know what a... Okay, this is just actual opacity. Is there a different... Because I've mostly used color correction, but is there, like, color key on the... I didn't think shit brown would be your undoing. I mean, it's scary. Whoa, what the fuck? Oh, is this chroma key? I almost want to call it chroma keying. I mean, this is very similar. These like the exact same sliders. Oh, yo. All right, hold on. Okay, wait. So let's remove shit too. This might be pretty it. This might be pretty close. We're getting there. Oh. There we go. That's it. It'd be nice if I could, like, group these. Can you do that? I don't think you can. I don't think you can, like, merge them. I can't select multiple. Well, we have shit and shit too. So this will be the color that I'm saying for my my shit brown. I'm not gonna do more because that was pretty painful for a stupid joke. So there you have it. I think the only one we have yet to roll now is Jeremy. We've done blue, we've done purple, we've done crimson, we've done brown, we've done green, we've done orange, and we've done aqua. I think the only remaining one. It's not. Did you just say it's not OpQ? I don't know what OpQ is, to be honest. But I think the only one we haven't rolled is Jeremy, which is kind of whack. It's not opaque? What do you mean it's not opaque? Does it have some kind of transparency to it that I'm not... Oh shit, it does. How the fuck is that? Did that slip through? Filters. Who's... What? Wait, what? Hold on. Eh, Um... I think it's because it's chroma keying it. That sucks. All right. I think I know what's going on here. So I believe color key isn't actually what I thought it was doing. I believe what it was actually... What is luma key? I don't know. Wait, they're different? I thought chroma key was what it was doing. Or it was, that is what it is. Wait, then what's color key? Huh? Are are these different? Anyway, I think what it's doing is it's making it like ever so slightly bad, but I have a fix for this. I have a fix for this. Don't worry. Actually, this can be good. Um I'll turn that down slightly. Don't I know that's making it transparent, but I've got a genius plan. So I control C, control V, filters, turn off, turn off. Actually, I'm just gonna get rid of these all. I can't multi-select. Fine. Remove. Yes. Remove. Yes. Look. You gotta trust the process with this one. I know what I'm doing. I am a professional dumbass. How do I order these? Can I not? Okay, close this. So one of these. Ah. Oh no. What? Bring those all back, please. Okay, so apparently I cannot just control C, control V. Or do I even want to know why it's no longer working? I may have undone to... Okay, whatever. Um, so I cannot apparently just control C, control V. Because no, that would be paste duplicate, copy. Why can I not paste duplicate? I don't want to paste a reference to it. OBS, why do you do this? Why do you do this? Look, look. Why do you do this to me? Hmm? Okay. But I want to take this color source that I've just made, and I want to put it behind that, right? Can I zoom in? I swear there was a way that you could zoom in here. It's not Control F. I just clicked some random video. How to zoom in on display in OBS. Click and hold one of the dots. That's not helpful. I was trying to look up how I could zoom in to make that perfectly fit, or if there is some snapping that I could use to make it, because currently I'm just kind of guessing at what looks to be about right, you know? I'm gonna call that good enough. Anyway, that's about as much effort as I'm willing to put into it, so any more than that and it's kind of dumb. So, on to the actual stream. It's only been 13 minutes. Who could have shabangabong? So yeah, it's been a couple days since my last stream, and yeah, it's because I was doing some very fun driving school, and I've got to get a permit soon, and I gotta get that stuff. It's just kind of a pain, but it's the process to getting a driver's license, so I gotta do it. Anyway, that's what's kind of been holding me up those last couple days, but I was doing stuff, which we'll get into when I go over these goals things. So I've recently also went through and updated my stream goal highlighter with this thing, so these appear as like sub goals. So that's cool. You can see it right now actually at the bottom. Right there we've got them sub goals going, which is pretty sick. Now anyway, what I was gonna say is that I should probably go over these. So number one thing I want to do right now is probably fix this dashing bug. I know it's not number one in the list, but they're not really ordered. Anyway, I just want to fix it because it's a really simple fix, but it's something that's kind of annoying. Something I introduced from when I created the dash last time, and I just haven't fixed it yet, where you can just dash when you're not moving, so you don't go anywhere. It's kind of funny. Anyway, other thing that you can do right now, or other thing I kind of want to do badly, is make a settings menu. A very basic one, just to control a volume setting for something I'll get into a second. After that, I kind of want to create a color parameter on materials. You know, some kind of, basically, I've created an idea for how I can speed up the process of making weapons and the at least the display images for them. So that'll be cool. I want to rework the enemy spawning thing to use credits because, or to use a credit-based system, kind of like Risk of Rain 2, because I think it's cool. And I don't like how they're currently how the enemies are currently being spawned in, because enemies of like a rat enemy I think is much less of a threat than a, I don't know, charging guy or the spitter, for example. They're much less of a problem, but they're spawned in at like the same weight currently as the other two. So I want to change that. And I want to start uprooting the old item system to make basically the weapons store their own items instead of being the player stores. It's kind of wacky. Well, I'll talk about it more when we get there. And after that, kind of want to make a rule tile. We're getting to the ones that were kind of from the last stream as well. I want to make like a rule tile to make the creation of rooms easier, make a quest system, and do maybe make some more room types, but that's kind of a stretch. So, why do I want a settings menu that controls volume of all things? Well, 1 second, actually. All right. So the reason, okay, don't mind the fact that everything looks kind of glowy. I was messing around with some post-processing effects, and I think I may have the glow effect a bit too high right now. I'm not sure what's like a good setting for it, but I'll try 1.15 for now on the threshold. I haven't gotten, for whatever reason, what are they called? HDR values? Is that what they're called? I think they are. Seems close enough. Anyway, I haven't gotten them to work, but we've got a slight glowing effect going on in this button here. And anyway, how the fuck did I break this? Oh, I think I disabled something. I was messing around with things. Yeah, that. I was messing around with some things to try and figure some things out, fix some things, whatever. Yeah, that's been fixed. That was kind of dumb. Anyway, point being, with all of these random ass things that I'm saying, we have sound effects, or at least a few. So that's why the stream volume also has my desktop audio. So you can see we've got a dash effect, but that's not the only sound. So let's go into this thing here, and when an enemy spawns in, just letting the sounds play. I think it's a bit quiet currently. I can't really tell. That I haven't fixed that bug. All right, hold on. Anyway, I'm just kind of like letting these sounds play out. There's also that noise for if you block an attack. Anyway, some other stuff that's happened you've probably noticed because it's pretty apparent. I've added these. I just pressed this briefly by accident. Anyway, it's pretty apparent because I've added this dash effect, not just the noise, but also these like particles, which are pretty cool. I've also made it so that dash recharges hella fast when you're not inside a room. I've also changed it so you have 3 dash charges instead of 1. I've updated the visual effects for that. I've also made it so when you dash, you have like this little circle that appears around there. I've done a lot of random stuff in between these streams. The best genre of sound effects? What? These ones from JSFXR. I'm like 90% certain there's a slight delay on the enemy taking damage sound effect, but I can't tell. It's bugging me because I can't actually figure out if there is, and I think there might be. But if I take a look at like the I don't even know. I have these all very if this is it. Yeah, I think that's it. You can kind of see in the waveform that like this one, it starts right at the beginning, but this one there's like a slight, and then it does it. But it's also really short, so I don't know. Anyway, quick thing I'm gonna do, because I think it's currently too quiet. I I need to grab like what's like let's grab like the Gojira performance from the Olympics or something. I'm kind of using this as like a volume meter. I think this is a bit loud on stream. I'll turn that down. I actually have no idea how loud this is. I should probably pull this up. And maybe not just completely copyright them. I could just get, like, completely and utterly deleted from that. Anyway, point being, I wanted to test that volume on the stream versus the, like... Yeah, I think I need to turn this up, so... There's a pretty simple way to that, because most of them have reduced sound effects currently. I have reduced their volume, but... There's a big buttocks here, like me. Oh, Jesus, everything is big from when I was zooming in on the goals menu. Goals. So the sound system, somewhere in here. Sound system. There. All right. So I might just take, everything and multiply its volume by, like, 1.4. And then... dick poop. I mean, yeah, I'm surprised that that didn't get censored by Discord, or not by Discord, by YouTube's chat. You're able to send dick poop. I mean, I think they have it figured out. Everything should be, like, marginally louder, because I did tell it to be louder. Okay, yeah, I'm not going insane. There actually is a delay there. Why is dick poop a variable? What do you mean? I don't actually know where this variable is, so, or where you were finding it. Entire solution. So where are you finding it? Item dick poop? Think about that? Or is there something else? I think it's only these. I think this is the only thing I would have called. Why? Oh, this is the definition of item dick poop. What about it? I mean, it's just the display. It's, it's the dick poop, the display. What else would it be? Who wants to go to my favorite audio editing software? DaVinci Resolve. Like, genuinely, I don't have, like I don't know, what would it be? Like a dedicated audio editing software. I have, I know a lot of people like to use Audacity. I do not like the user interface of Audacity. You can probably look this up in images or something. It looks like this. It looks like this. It looks maybe like this. I hate it. I don't like it. I think it looks terrible, and hence I will not be using it. So I have a much better audio editing program known as DaVinci Resolve, and you can see I have this file here from when I've done past edits of audio, because I've been using it to do something similar, like where I take an effect and I kind of what the fuck is going on here? Where is my audio effect? So I have my general audio thing. I think I put it in here. I did not. I feel kind of insulted. Show and explore. Well, so I've got the touch. Okay, it's just lags sometimes when I drag between monitors. So I have this thing, which I should be able to move. Yeah, that's a pretty... Yeah, that's pretty noticeable. But what I can do is I can kind of shear that off. Be nice if I could edit, like, in between these, but it just is like, no. And that's part of a restriction of using this program, I guess, because I don't have an actual editing thing. I don't know. I don't know. It'd be cool if like, no, hold on. There's like a thing that lets you shift it. Nope. Okay, wait. Idea. So I cut it. Oh, I can cut arbitrarily. That's kind of whack. Anyway, so this is like as close as it's going to get, right? I think, because I basically did it right there. So we have, it's pretty to you. Oh yeah, what is? Oh, you were talking about Audacity, probably. Um, how do you have the audacity to say that? Add to render queue, and you know what we have? We have even better. We have touchgrass.mp3, and you might be like, but Ox, it says .mp3.mov. I know. Here's the great part. We find that file, which should be in, if I remember correctly, not streaming. It's in like, why can't I? I'm just gonna go to some random thing. So it's streaming. So it's DaVinci here, and it should be here. Yeah, there you go. You might be like, but why is it .mp? No, I don't know what that just did. Oh, well, it did actually not what I want. What I wanted was this, and then I can just change the file format to MP3, and it works. Don't ask. I don't actually. It's because I've chosen the, like. Okay, so the is it quieter now? And it doesn't matter. But you can see it's like closer. But why isn't it perfect? Why? Why isn't it possible? Why not, you stupid bastard? Quoting American Psycho. Is there like something else I can do to make it be like, oh, actually, I think I will work? Like, what if I get rid of that section and then I put it over there? Well, does it suddenly agree? Does it suddenly think, oh yeah, actually, my B king, I'll do it. I'll work now. I'll be a good audiophile, and I'll work. Touchgrass2.mp3. You can see I've done this before, where I've had to like kind of shimmy these things around. Like, what is different between? Okay, so it's just refusing to render it closer. Is what I'm getting. No. Okay. Well, I have the old file anyway. Don't open bash. What am I doing? I have so many random things open. GitHub desktop, get out of here. Goals, we don't need that right now. Don't need this. So many stupid things that I really do not need to have open continuously. I'm going to close this because I'm done with that too. So, what I was going to do is I'm going to bring back original touch grass because it was touching my grass. My grassy ass. So let's go over to the audio things, which should be at the bottom, and just put it in there. Instead of touch balls, it's touch grass. So maybe that'll work. Maybe it'll sound more in sync. I don't fucking know. I don't like that it's creating that like small barrier of silence, but I can't, I don't have them. Why isn't it not letting me? Okay. I just want to know if it'll sound fine. And honestly, if it does or doesn't, it doesn't really matter. I mean, the death sound is on point. But the hit sound somehow just is not. Yeah, it's fine now. I genuinely can't even tell if it's delayed, and that's what's bugging me, is because I should be able to tell, but I'm not. Anyway, so, I was going to fix stationary dashing, because it's honestly a really easy thing to fix. I need to go over to player controller, and in the start dash with the dir, I just say, please turn off the caps lock if dir, I said turn off the caps lock, if dir.magnitude is less than, like, which would be, because it's a normalized vector, it'll always have a magnitude of 1 if there is a direction, but if there isn't a direction, then it won't. So, return. So in other words, wait, let me just make sure there isn't anything else that's being ran before start dash. I knew it. I just think that should be ran in here. So it's still buffer. It still keeps the input buffer if for when you do it. So that should make pressing forward and dash at the same time much nicer. Because if the magnitude is less than 1, meaning you weren't pressing a direction, and then you dash, and then you press a direction, it should still work. I'm pressing the thing, it's not doing anything, holding a thing, it's working. Oh yeah, I'm able to press the dash, and I don't really know how well this comes across in across stream, because I'm gonna mute this audio on the stream side, and I'm gonna see if I can turn off the volume here, because it's getting kind of annoying. But or because it's kind of interrupting me when I'm talking, and it's a bit detracting now that I'm no longer focusing on it. So let's turn this off. Go to here. Oh wait, what am I doing? I need to do this while it's in here, because it should be saving and loading these, but I just turned the master volume down to 1, or from 1 to 0. I mean. The real thing is to make sure it's actually saving that, though, because if it doesn't save it, then there's not really a point in me changing it. And I don't remember if I have it saved. It does. All right, we're good. So now, yeah, I don't hear this audio anymore. I know you guys don't. But even me, as the person doing it, I don't hear it. And because this is the master volume, it should affect all audio, but I am going to make sure. I mean, this is a good test to make sure all my, like, audio stuff was set up from before. But you can see, from me just playing the game, it's pretty intense now, right? That bug is still here, which I should probably fix. I might put that in my list. But the game, I think, is much more intense now that we've had the dashing, you know, because it's like you're beating things up, you're killing them, you're farting on their bananas or whatever, and you're playing the thing, you're doing the thing, touching your balls. It's all the good stuff. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with the combat right now. I think it's pretty good. I think it's a lot better than it used to be, which is a good thing. It means I've improved it. I think it still needs a bit of work. I'm not exactly sure where, though. It might be in the hitting the enemy related department, which can sometimes feel a bit lacking, and as I've already described in the past, I think the damage number being the same between the player and the enemies is a bit whack. Like, it's hard to sometimes determine if it was the player that got hit or the enemy that got hit based on the floating number in the air. So that's something I could potentially change. Where's my goals? I did close it before. So let's just navigate back to it, which should be in streaming files goals.txt. So what I'm going to do here is just tack on fix like thing. So I can fix the stationary dashing thing, but this is being replaced with a different fix. Fix the ending guy. I don't know what it's called, actually. The floor ender to not appear next to spawn. And I know what's causing it, but I just haven't bothered to fix it because it's kind of a slightly involved fix. So it's been around. Anyway, that's been set aside. That's been done. I think what I should do next is potentially make a settings menu. Now, a settings menu is not the most intriguing thing, I think. It's not the most riveting. It's not the most engaging thing, I would think. But I could try my best to make it a bit interesting. The reason I want to add it is, to add a settings menu, but also because we have recently added these sound effects that, as the player, you need to be able to modify. And I'm not really doing too much permanent UI work. I think that's pretty good to keep. Like, I'm not going to bother changing it that much from that, or from how it currently looks. But the other things, like this menu is clearly going to get changed. This is clearly going to get changed. I really should spend the time to make an actual title screen, or at least start concepting some art for it, because I think that can really add some spice to the thing, really give it a bit more personality. Um, I gotta draw. I have a lot of things I need to draw, basically, is what I'm getting at. I need to draw new enemies. I need to draw map decoration. I need to draw the doors. I need to draw the title screen and the settings menu and all the menus and all the things. It's a lot of things I need to make, but you know, it's a thing I'll be chipping away at. So why do I want to make the settings menu like right now? Is because I want to get a head start on having all that stuff working. Currently, I'm not the happiest with not having one, if that makes sense. Uh, because it means if I want to change the volume, I mean, you saw what I had to do, right? I had to go like start the game. I had to go like navigate through the thing and find this, scroll all the way to the bottom, and then change this number manually. I can't even change it in here because it actually is saving and loading these values from somewhere, which is the player prefs, I believe, because this is the slightly old version of save system. That's the sound system. I did not click edit on the save system. I should really bring over the new one. Um, so where is aux tools? I need to yoink something from there. Honestly, the entire save system and file system might get yoinked from something else. Where? No, it doesn't have it. Oh shit. All right, hold on. Sorry, that's kind of revolutionary to me. Is that it's missing some things that I thought were in here from my other project. So I have a tools package that I run called aux tools, and it just kind of is like a thing. Can I grab it? Thank you. Um, it basically is the base systems that handle anything. I've got a long change log running for the most recent thing, but it's got like it's got a save system, file system, it's got like random functions, it's got a room generator, it's got a lot of stuff in there. I'm not gonna list them all, it's a lot. Um, but in here I have the current save system, the most updated one, which I'm going to bring over into crafting game thing and just replace this. I mean, is there any custom things that is loading? I don't think so, or saving and loading in here. Like, it's the getting the data from the... I don't think I'm actually saving anything aside from that, right? I think that's the only thing that it's really here. It's the only thing I'm seeing. So I'm going to bring this over. And I know converter doesn't exist. So I'm going to also bring that thing over. I mean, I can't... I actually think it's kind of crazy how, like, how different these things are. Even though I started this project with a build of version 1.0 point or 1.1.0. They've changed quite heavily because I've been kind of working on them simultaneously, or I've at least been kind of like flip-flopping between them a wee bit. So I was gonna grab my Unity aux tools are assets, aux tools scripts, converter.cs, and just kind of control C. Can I paste into here? Can I show an explorer, paste into here, and then have it, I guess, compile C# scripts. Thank you very much. And now I have converter, which should mean that my thing in crafting game should no longer be yelling at me because that's good. Whew, all right. So I don't think there's any more errors currently, but a lot of things have changed, like the save all data, load all data. Yeah, these need to be reworked. Shit. Okay, so the thing is with the old method, I can't control Z in here, really. It's forgotten. Well, I have, right. Where is it? I don't have jizz also. Oh my god. How many things are out of date here? It's kind of nuts. Where's the jizz? I need to go basically tack on something into jizzlol. I just need to basically say on awake, no, save system dot save all data dot Oh, sorry, not with that. So that's gonna do the correct thing and do what I need. Do I need to load all data? Stop. So load temp contents is fine. Huh. I'm actually a bit surprised by that. What loads in their data? I don't remember. Or is it in jizz container? It might be in jizz container. If that's the case, that's pretty stupid, and that's something I really should fix. And stop being in here. Current document. Yikes. Alright. That is indeed the case. So if loaded data return, if you already loaded the data. Oh. Oh, I remember what happened. Yeah. Yeah, wait for a save system. Alright. Yeah. Yeah. Let's fix some of these. So these errors is talking about save system.instance.dictionary to string. Well, that's just a converter. I mean, that's literally as simple as replacing it with that. And there is no method what? Oh, get data from file has been changed to not have that. It's just dict. Um, yeah. Anyway, wait a minute. No, it's fine. We're good. Sorry, I was just thinking of something, but everything should be back to operational. My previously saved data might be gone. Nope, it's still here. So, just to check. Well, that's fun. Huh. You discover you discover something new every day. I no longer have the ability to interact with my inventory. For some reason. If I had to guess, it's due to input locking. However, I haven't told it to lock my inputs. So what gives? So this part with the is key down kind of thing. Why would you not be working? You have a specific instruction. It didn't come back magically, did it? Wait, hold on. Fuck me. Alright, close that. I just was opening the wrong thing. Anyway, does this actually have Jizzlol open? Or did I completely fuck that up? Okay, no, at least that's still good. What I was going to do is go over to Jizz slot, and now we can go back to fixing this. Alright, so what is potentially causing it to be like, no, I don't want to work? Because all I've done is I've passed in the inputs. What's confusing to me is I can press this, but not this. So what gives? Fixing dumb bugs, the game. This is kind of what game dev is like, where you just have something that decides that it doesn't want to break anymore. This should not ever be true. I'm just doing this temporarily. I know what that's doing. I'm just doing that temporarily to make sure that that isn't the problem. Because that would essentially just tell it don't run anything else. If you can, and that. Otherwise, if you left click, then it does all that stuff, right? So if for some reason that method just stopped working, it no longer should be the case. And yeah, I didn't think that was it. I'm pretty certain it's this. If I do input dot get key down instead of input manager dot is key down, I think I might be able to left click. And if that's the case, we've got a big fucking problem, because it means somehow the thing that I thought was working actually isn't working anymore. And I have no idea. Okay, well, all my items are gone. And what the fuck? Oh. Uh. Okay, so you see how it says loading Eclipse, or loading Equips with load contents, right? Hmm. I think replacing that save system broke quite a bit more than I thought. So I think the reason I'm actually unable to interact with it is not actually to do with the just slot. So I'm gonna undo what I was just doing in here. So you can see there that it says loading equips, found data equips, right? That's fine. Did you notice it didn't say loading inventory, found data inventory, like it did just then? What? 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 Okay, so I've got the inventory back, because it suddenly remembered that it has to exist. Um, but we're now back to the problem of somehow I can't interact with the slots. But if I control Y, or control Y, bring back these changes, does it load the inventory? Because it should. I didn't say return true, I said return false, right? Yeah, good. Basically that just means it'll never run this, and it should use the thing. Alright. So, loaded the inventory. I still can't interact with it. What gives? On mouse over? I think this might be the problem. And if so, we've got a problem. Yeah, I knew it. Of course it is. Of course it is. Of course it is. Of course it is. Why is it always this fucking... So, this is because Unity's fucking stupid ass implementation of on mouse over is, I can't say the R word, but I want to call it that because it's so bad. It just doesn't work. And when I say it doesn't work, I mean, how do I phrase this in a way so that you can understand why I hate this method? What it does is it runs every frame that your mouse is hovering over the thing, right? The UI element. But you can see the inventories here. Sometimes it just decides that it's actually going to collide with something else. Now, you can see it's right there. I can't offset them. Right, I don't think I can. I can't move this, or I can, actually. But you can see because they have actual, like, physical colliders on them. So I've given it -5. But I think that means I mean, it's decided it wants to work now, but no, it still won't do it. So basically, it's just this entire method is not being run at all. This entire thing. Because, and get this, my mouse is not hovering over it. And I'm pretty certain it has to do with it thinking that it's colliding with something else before it collides with this. I hate it. I genuinely despise that this is what it does. So I think I'm going to rework this. I don't have a good method. This is why I hate doing rect stuff. So I could write like a box test, you know? So I can get I mean getting input.mouse's mouse position, input.mouse position, whatever. We're gonna be doing some tests. So bool can fart equals true. Actually, let's say false. And all of this if return. So essentially, we're doing a very similar thing. Right? Very similar thing. Except all of that other code not being run. And when I say all that other code, you can see it says mouse hover a lot. But that's because that debug statement doesn't actually mean anything. So, I'm putting all these at the beginning. And then I'm basically going to say, if not can fart, or not... Actually, this has to be an and. So, or not shift. So you're not holding shift, and you're not... Can't I do this, actually? So you're not holding shift, you're not holding right mouse button, and you're not holding left mouse button. Actually, even better, shift doesn't even need to be checked. We only bother to run this remaining stuff if you're holding one of those two buttons. So, in other words, all of the remaining code should only say mouse over hover whenever I click now, because I've told it to only do that when I click on the one frame. So if I do this, you can see it says nothing. Okay, so if you're clicking, then that's true. Oh, it's because I've just told it to always disable it. Let's just say that hypothetically your mouse is currently in it. I'm gonna make a method that's basic, or I'm gonna make something that's like gonna check the bounds or whatever. I really should have done this a long time ago, which is make a custom method for this. Well, ain't that a beauty? It's crashed somehow. What even... What? Haven't even done anything. It's because it's just tried to click when I'm not actually there, or when it hasn't been loaded. So very cool. If game object dot is not instance. Anyway, those crashes just came from the fact that the player didn't exist when I was clicking and it was trying to do some stuff with that. We don't really care, TBH. Oh, wait. Oh, man. Oh, man. So... It's because every single one thinks I'm clicking on them at the exact same time. Ugh. All right. So that creates this stupid thing where it's basically looping through them like that. That's kind of funny, but not what we want, surprisingly. All right. So I'm gonna say a equals input dot mouse position. What was that? A equals input dot mouse present. You can check if you have a mouse, I guess. We are going to say you have a mouse because, yeah, whatever. So we grab the mouse position, and then we say, oh, I need to grab the fucking rect transform. Private, rect transform, balls equals get component rect transform. Equals. Okay, so I essentially have the things that I need. If balls dot position the world space anchored position, the position of the pivot of this rect transform relative to the anchor reference point. What? What do you have for me? Oh no. Oh, it's because I've already used the variable name A. I'll just use M for mouse position, whatever. Oh, I should compare it to mouse. Plus this plus mouse position. Or, sorry, plus M. A lot of debug. Anyway, what that should do is let me effectively view it, the supposed thingy of the thingy on all of them. I just want to get their positions. Or, ideally, the lowered and upper bound. But you can see I'm at, like, 55, 7, 33. Is there, like, a 0? That's, like, 0, 0, pretty much, right? The thing is, these things, and their stupid-ass things, have their things as, relative, because they have a negative coordinate, right? You can see they have, like, a negative x, or as I think it's a negative y. Yeah, negative y, which is bad. We don't want that. So maybe not anchored position. What about position? What does position return? Hopefully, it's in canvas space. I have a gut feeling it's not in canvas space for whatever reason, and I couldn't tell you why. Why I think it's not in canvas space. I just happen to have a distinct distrust of canvas. Who could have guessed? Who could have guessed? So, that's a problem. I basically need to get if the mouse is inside a box, except I have no easy way to compare their positions. That's fun. Yeah, I don't really have a thing I can do here. Or at least not an easy one. So I can say equals input.mouse position. I'm going to duplicate these and actually separate these out into separate things so that it's only running These were this parts, the checks parts after it's past these things. Anyway, so we have this, and I'm gonna say, isn't it like camera.main.screen to world point? I have no idea how long I've been muted, which kind of sucks. Um, Actually, that does suck a lot. Because I just looked over and I saw that I was. Um, Yikes, buddy. Hold on, let me go check that, because that could be pretty bad. I mean, to be fair, it hasn't been the most interesting stuff. It's only been like 5 minutes, you know? It's only been 5 minutes of no audio. That's cool. I don't really care. I've been having a absolute stupid time trying to figure this out. In the meantime, for example, a crash has occurred, or it just paused. No, a crash has occurred. Oh boy. Um, that wasn't actually a real error though. That was just okay. So what I was gonna say is it should only debug. Oh, did I do greater than? Ah, that's it. Um, what this should do is only debug when my mouse is to the right of the box. But that's like a thing. But so well, let's take a look. Let's take a look. So now, if I put my mouse all the way over here, you can see the amount of messages right there. 141 stays constant. But if I move my mouse inwards, I start needing to do that. Why? Why? Um, like, what if I make it 10? I mean, 10 is nuts. That's like a massive offset. Unless I need to put the subtraction in parentheses. Doesn't look like it. Because now it's just everything's picking it up. Was it just... Hold on. Jizz, prefabs, slot. Yeah, because their size is 1 on there, because it's public. Because it's public? Alright. Anyway, now that I've fixed that, we should see... If I go to the console, very few messages over here. And then when I go inside of them, clearly I need to increase my checking range slightly. Maybe like 1.3. Anyway, literally all I'm doing is checking to see if the thing is within the right bound of the square. Might need to make it slightly more. But other than that, 1.33. There you go. So, I effectively just need to kind of do the exact same thing, but with the other side. So we add this, and we say greater than, and then I copy and paste this whole thing, and I put it on the Y equals true, false, no, false. What a fucking nightmare. All right. So, if I am to be believed, wait. How is changing the size? I have no idea. Yeah, I was like, so I'm still like not able to click that far into them. But that number actually shouldn't affect it whatsoever, what the public value is, because it's setting it to 1 in the code. What was going on before? Like, I set the size to 0 now. And it still works the same, because it's setting it to be that. So I'm just gonna make it a private float and set the value to like 1.05. I'm just slightly bumping up the range, a fair amount, I would say. And the reason I'm bumping up that range is because it was too low for it to be nice. Anyway, all of this just to circumvent the stupid... Yeah, that's been fixed. It's been fixed. I still need to bump it up. All of this just to fix a stupid fucking collision bug because I can't be bothered to continue dealing with on-mouse hover. I hate it. I hate it so much. I think it's like the worst thing to ever happen to humanity is the Unity on-mouse hover. It's just atrocious. Anyway, this has been fixed fully now. All of this is good now. It's all good. All of this has been returned back to normal. No more breaking. Please and thank you. I might need to implement a very similar thing into aux tools. To do aux tools. But I'll make it less shitty, obviously. I just need to write this down. Make less shitty version of the jizz slot fix. No more on mouse hover. Only poop. Or only update. That was a dumb one. Anyway. What that should let me do now is play the game normally without any of the stupid breaking. Everything should be remembering where it is. Because now I can move these around, and these should remember. That's the goal. If it remembers it, we're good. It remembers it, so we're good. I need to probably remember. Yeah, I don't remember that stupid ass fix that I made where I like load them in. Uh, like I wait like half a second or something, and then I load them all in. I don't remember where it is. It's not all containers because that hasn't been made yet. So I think it's in Gamer, like the manual load list. Uh, healers. No, it's somewhere in here. Ballers. Right? This right here. What if I wait for fixed update? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So essentially, what that should have just done is reduce the time from 0.2 seconds to 0.02 seconds, but it should have still done the exact same thing. Yeah. You're just never going to run into the problem anymore. That was a dumb one. Thankfully, have I made, no, I don't think I actually have. Make containers load using onload event, you dingus. Alright, that's something for me to do later, but unrelated to this. That's for Oxtools. So that was pretty chaotic, I would say, I would say that was a bit of a clusterfuck. So I don't know. I'm gonna take a quick break, and when I say quick break, I mean we're gonna be checking out something. My friend Dylan Pataniel, he's asked me to do something. At the moment, ATP, I wonder how many stream sources missed. Honestly, a good question. He was here last stream, and when I say last stream, I mean like he was here for part of the 4-hour one, right? I definitely feel like he was, or was he not? Yeah, no, he was. You'd say your role as the most consistent viewer not playtesting the game is pretty much secured. I mean, it could be threatened if you start missing some. But I do say you have a good run going. So Dylan's asked me to watch this video on stream, and I've watched the first 3 minutes and 16 seconds of it, apparently. But he's asked me to watch this on stream, and I haven't seen it yet. I saw the first 3 minutes. I talked about this before. I've only seen the first 3 minutes of this, and I have no idea what else is going on here. Should I disable some of the other like overlay stuff, like the wavy blue and the stream goals for a minute, so that we can enjoy this? I've just switched over to like a full screen thing. I won't miss some unless you die. Well, your status was talking about that, so a very real possibility. But I think I'm gonna start this and see where it goes. Oh, I need to enable the stream audio for this. Might reduce the volume for that. On the fly audio balancing here.
USA, USA. Oh, I'm sorry. You just caught me rooting for my home nation, the World Nettle Eating Championship.
Hi, Dylan.
In England. It's an annual contest where local dumbasses and clout chasers alike compete to eat the most stinging nettles.
Like you, because that's where you went.
I found myself 3,000 miles from my own home here at Dorset Cider Farm, rooting on the American representative in the competition.
Why is this?
Me. For most ordinary people, 30 minutes of eating stinging
Hold on.
nettles would be
Why is this like formatted like a news project? Wait, Jack, did you not actually think it was him? That was him. We had a whole thing about this. Anyway.
Most grueling, challenging, and painful experiences of their entire lives. But for me, I had a smile on my face the entire competition. Really, I only had one question. I've never eaten a stinging nettle before. By touching the bottom of a leaf or stem of a stinging nettle, one will feel an excruciating pain released by an acid from the stinging plant. Up until 20 hours before the competition, I didn't even know you could eat them. Honestly, I was going into this competition hoping to win. Because I had a technique that nobody else had. I was going to fold the leaves, so that way only the non-stinging part of the nettle would
big brain
be exposed to my hand and my insides.
Yeah.
But people were still concerned about my health, but I have another trick up my sleeve. You see, the nettles aren't going to hurt me.
Why?
Oh, the stinging nettle producing acid. Shut up. I signed up for the World Stinging Nettle Eating Competition.
Mm-hmm. You have to
Less
music.
than 24 hours before it took place, so I had very little time to do research. But I did look into.
I have no
some
idea how
of the
loud this
celebrities
actually
in
is for the
nettle
stream.
realm.
Is
One
it too
of
quiet?
the most
I don't know.
interesting folk I found was a man by the name
I'll
of
leave
Phil
it at
Ford.
this.
After watching an interview with Vice TV that he did, I'd not only learned that he had won 3 nettle eating championships, but that he also goes to his backyard with trash bags to pick nettles for snacks.
I mean,
He's suffering, Phil, and you're just laughing. I found
Yeah.
another interview with him, this time in a publication called the Dorset Daily. This time, he explains that friends will, in fact, call him over if they find nettles in their yard.
Go in there and look at Joe.
The interviewer
so I'm trying to think of things I can say here. I mean, I think it's kind of funny that he set up a green screen, but he isn't using the green screen. He's just standing in front of it, which is kind of a baller move, to be honest. I don't really have much to say in terms of the content of the video. It is kind of interesting, the way that it's formatted. It's a lot of very informative things thrown at you, less the actual competition. It's a lot of, talking about describing things. I don't know how to put this into words the greatest. I am a wordsmith. It just seems kind of like a news broadcast to me. That's the vibe I'm getting from it. I don't know. We'll see.
then asked him the obvious question, which was, does it hurt? And Phil just says,
Oh, absolutely. No pain, no gain.
What a
I
legend.
wouldn't eat Red Hot Chili.
I should be scared of this man. But I'm not, because I have a little bit over him. Here's the thing about me, though. Here's what I have over Phil. Nettles don't hurt me.
They don't. He's too powerful.
I'm not afflicted by such baby, tiny little stinging acid. Phil's a weak man. He's a weak man. Nettles don't hurt me.
Mm-hmm.
They don't. They really don't. You ever gotten hurt by a nettle?
Is he-
I don't believe it. I really don't. Oh, he also hasn't shown up to a championship in years, but that's not relevant because I'd beat him anyways. There was also another YouTuber that won here a couple of years ago. He apparently cheated, however, and he didn't bring back the trophy to the farm.
Found a little pool of leaves uneaten underneath the man who said he would and didn't bring back the
He was also caught doping with human growth hormone and diuretics, so... This
Yeah.
only suggests to me that the people at Dorset Cider Farm are just tired of all these YouTubers and clout chasers coming in with their crazy costumes, shoving cameras in people's faces, and exploiting their years-old tradition for clicks. I bought a silly mushroom hat.
Yeah.
It makes me happy. It's
Yeah.
a silly hat.
Yeah.
It's such a good hat.
It's the hat.
It makes me feel so silly. And
It's the hat.
I'm here to win.
Yeah, he is.
I'm gonna blur the person to my right because I didn't ask permission to film them or take pictures of them. Okay, these stats are pretty
All
self-explanatory.
right. This is right around the point in the video where I actually read the message that he sent me where he said not to watch the video. So I think pretty much everything from here on I actually haven't seen, so...
We got a timer, we got how many stalks of nettles I've eaten, and how many feet of nettles I've eaten, which each stalk is 2 feet. so
Why is he eating
just
feet?
multiply it by 2.
I don't think he
There's
should be
also
eating feet.
a mystery number, but you're gonna have... It's a surprise clue that will
It's
wait
a
till later.
surprise.
It's a lot to take in, being in
All
a
right.
competition in a foreign country, and everyone around you is telling you to eat these acidic, toxic, whatever plants. It's
Uh-huh.
overwhelming, and I've seen footage of...
Why is he
some
wearing the
people in this
same...
competition
I guess he's wearing the same jacket
having
thing.
some
I
of
don't
the
know.
most miserable times of their lives. And I just asked myself, am I willing to go through with that?
Are you?
And I said no.
Oh. Video's over then.
But I don't have to because the nettles aren't going to hurt me.
Oh, okay, yeah.
10, 9,
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
It's a song I wrote myself. It's called The Eye of the Grimlar.
Yeah.
It's for this particular occasion.
Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum.
It's a band called.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. What? What is he doing?
Dylan was running. He was running.
He was
for Team
going.
USA.
He's running. He's running.
And that's all that really matters.
Bring home the Olympic gold medal.
We have a young entrant in the competition.
I have full confidence.
Dylan Grimlar Bates.
I have full confidence.
Not many people know his name, but soon they will.
Is
This
that
young man
is that just piss?
seemingly has what it takes to win. Grimming up, back on the Grimlar. Did my time, took my Grimlar. No signs of the reigning champion.
Now I'm back.
Dylan Bates seems to be the fan favorite.
He seems to be getting kind of annihilated by the guy on his right, like I guess his left, but the guy on the right, with the boss shirt. He's getting kind of annihilated by him.
Only Dylan's going slow. Hit him in his face.
So many
That was loud.
Grims, and it happens too long. You trade your Grimlar for your nettles.
How many voices of his did he overlay at once?
On the dreams of the Lord, you must fight just to keep them alive. It's the eye of the Grimlar.
My God, he's got
not
one.
backing down.
He's got one.
He's gonna be the one to eat the nettles.
No.
Two?
No.
Now 3.
Whoa.
4? I don't
No.
believe it. This
Slow
is
down.
unprecedented.
Wait, he's back to 1? Oh no.
Can he make it to 5?
What? Why is he back to 2?
Dylan Grimlar Bates has
What is up with these numbers?
certainly
Why-
made a name for
What the fuck?
himself out here in the nettle-eating world. But of course, there's always still more competition.
Yeah.
It seems as if he doesn't
He
feel
always got 9. Holy shit, calm down. Wait, he's back to 8. He's back to 3. What the fuck? What are these numbers? Does he just like keep barfing them back out in between each one and like these clips, or is he just fucking switching them around in time? Like he goes up to 9 and 18, and then he goes back down to 3. Like, man, fucking barfed out them. Like what?
Dylan Bates has taken 6, 7, 8, 9, 10!
Wow.
10 whole stalks of nettles.
Calm down.
Absolutely unbelievable, folks. That's 20 feet of nettles.
Calm down. It's just fading.
Phil, I've just never seen anybody climb his way to the top of the nettle-eating ranking so far.
You know the list.
Aside from that one YouTube guy, but we know what happened.
Why is it like halfway between these two numbers for such a long time?
Grimlar. Went the Grimlar.
11.
12.
Wait, was he just dipping the nettles in piss? Oh, yeah, that's what he's doing.
Went the Grimlar.
11.
12.
That's some dehydrated piss. They should drink some more water.
13. Is this Dylan Bates showing a sign of weakness? No.
No.
Show
Like, okay, so he says 13 and then it goes back down to 12.
He feels no pain.
He feels a lot of pain. It just doesn't affect
No
him.
pain, no gain.
Did anyone else just catch that?
Pain.
I wonder if subtitles work. He feels no pain.
Oh, Bill, I've always heard the term no pain, no gain. This man doesn't need any gain. He's already gained enough.
Ah, okay. I was about to say, that seems a bit self-contradictory, to say that you don't feel pain, and then following that up with the statement, no pain, no gain. But I guess if you've already reached peak, then there is nowhere to go.
My God, Dylan, you can stop. You can stop. It's enough.
No.
No.
It's
You can turn back.
these
14.
these numbers are crazy.
15.
16.
16 stalks of nettles.
Nobody's gonna listen to this, right? Publishing this?
He's not.
Too much.
That wasn't anything. It wasn't it.
Just sing along to the song. Sing along to the song, Phil.
Eye of the tiger.
Kind of rooting for this guy. His numbers aren't jumping around.
My God, Phil. He's about to come up at 17.
Might reduce the volume.
Can he get the 18th nettle?
There you go. I don't know if that actually really matters.
Dylan, the audience is chanting USA! USA!
USA!
The audio balance of this video is a bit
I decided
whack.
to go for the Hail Mary, which was shoving as many nettles as I possibly could into my body, but it was too late.
Mm-hmm.
With 18 nettles, I had to just hope that I ate the most.
No.
Throughout the competition, I had witnessed people vomit, quit, and writhe in pain. But
Wait. Why did his number shoot up to 50?
I had to just hope that I ate the most.
Wait. What are these numbers? Why do they just keep
Throughout the
changing?
competition, I had witnessed people vomit, quit, and writhe in pain. But against no odds, I endured all that suffering. And
I mean, I get. He brings up this. I get the fact that it's a mystery number. I'm still hung up on the fact that the numbers were all over the place throughout that montage. They just kept going down and back up, and then fading between random things. It was whack.
If I won this competition, this $45 stock photo would be representative of my entire legacy. It would be a
Conveniently
testament
cropping out the other
to
things.
only the strongest of warriors. But I'm not one of the strongest of warriors. A true warrior feels pain and embraces it. The toughest warrior, in this case, was Phil Thorne.
Wait.
Warrior, in this case, was
Okay.
Phil Thorne.
I thought I saw 19, but I just was not looking at the number properly.
I shouldn't have bought the stock photo.
Did he? Wait.
Phil Thorne. I shouldn't.
That's pretty great. I love that.
have bought the stock photo.
All right, Phil.
I didn't get permission to film the other competitors. Wrong. Phil knew fully well he was going to be in this video. I asked to stand next to him during the competition. There's no such thing as the Dorset Daily. I made it up. That's my interview. With no other American entrants from the competition, that made me the national champion. But Phil
I like that. That's good video making.
Phil's a hero. Remember that mystery number? That's the number of stocks Phil ate. He had them all prepared in a perfect arrangement before the competition began. He could have literally just done anything during this competition, and he would have just won because to him, he's just getting a free snack out of this. But
Yeah.
no, my man Phil decided to play hard. He said, how much nettle should I eat? I don't know, about 100 feet. This may be tough for you mere mortals to grasp, but let me just put this into perspective for you guys. After 1 or 2 nettles, any pain, which I didn't feel, becomes basically irrelevant as you're basically just shoving spinach you dunked in cider so you can get it down a little easier into your mouth. By the way, I came up with another strategy, which I don't think Phil thought of up on Mount Olympus or whatever, but I hadn't eaten all day. Okay, so the competition started at 3:30 in the afternoon. And after I bought my mushroom hat, I went to a baklava stand to buy some baklava for after the competition as like a palate cleanser. But the guy at the stand, he offered me some free olive samples, and as many times I kept declining, he kept trying to offer them to me. And so I had to explain to him, no, I can't take your olive sample because I have to lose the world nettle eating competition of Phil Thorne later today. Part of the strategy was just to like prepare myself mentally, just make me forget what actual food tastes like. But the big downside of that is that I had gotten 400% of my daily fiber intake in. For all intents and purposes, the nettle eating competition counted as like a meal for the day. So I'm just gonna put this out there. I've never shat out the same meal on 4 separate occasions in the course of 1 day. For those of you who doubt me,
That's a legendary
I dare you to go
statement.
pick up a large Costco bag of spinach, eat nothing but that all day, and tell me you can't identify it when it comes out. I got a fucking colonic irrigation. And to Phil, this is a yearly tradition he's just getting back into. But do you want to know the real cherry on top? Do you want to know the thing that blows my mind and ass out even further than it already had been? Gather around, boys and girls, neithers, boths, and in-betweens, because I got news for you. Phil didn't win.
Wah.
This is the tank top of destiny. This is what I wear every time I go net eating. This is the tank top of destiny. No, it's not that.
Oh,
It's destiny. No, you got the hat of destiny.
I think from now on, this is the hat of destiny. Let me ask you something. Do you think I have what it takes to win as an
Absolutely.
American? You do? You believe so?
Absolutely.
I am an American. This is kind of my destiny.
Why does he keep bringing up that he's from America?
So thank you,
Is that
Phil.
what you think? The Americans are good at foodie.
Raining in from Asgard and eating 100 feet of nettles, Phil Thorne, 3-time medal-leading world champion, did not manage to secure the victory in 2024.
Who brought the gold
was it
Olympic
then?
medal? Olympic
Who
gold
beat
medal.
him?
It was Dylan.
It was none other
Then Dylan Bates. It was him.
than Tom Wheeler.
Aw.
I knew it was gonna be him. After eating 116 feet of nettles. After eating 116 feet of nettles, Tom managed to beat out the rest of the competition, becoming the 2024 World Nettle Eating Champion. Joke's still on him because ABC tweeted me. I'd also like to point out that in the Ox stream that I looked at a second ago, he clicks on a video where not only I'm in the thumbnail, but I'm also in
Oh,
the
he
second shot.
he brings up my stream
I
in this
don't know.
video.
To be fair, I have a cool, growing, changing body, and I push my stomach to its limits that day.
Mhm.
And I'm just so glad I have a legacy that people can remember me by.
Seriously, from the bottom of my heart, I just wanted to say thank you, Alame, for making me pay $45 for a high-quality, high-resolution nettle-eating 2024 championship stock photo, so it could be part of me
Yeah.
forever.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. All right. It was a good video. He eated it all. I mean, the source clearly was here before. What was that text at the bottom when he was talking about the fact that
Cool, but I have a legacy that people can body, and I push my stomach to recognize me. Thumbnail,
I don't have time to look at it. I just told Ox to search nettle eating 2024 on Google Images.
on
Because he did. You said I've ever seen besides murder. This is the single greatest Dylan video you've ever seen besides Murder Mystery. What? Hold on. What? What are you talking about? What the fuck is Murder Mystery? Was that like a live stream that he did? I mean, is this like some? Are you talking about the Dylan Belt 7 videos? Because that's the only one I could be thinking of, but I don't know why it wouldn't be the Clone Tycoon or Theme Park Tycoon videos. Clone Tycoon 2. I'm thinking of someone else who has unlisted videos. No. Dylan Belt 7. My homie. Do I still have it? I don't have it up here anymore. Yeah, I think it's gone. I used to have a thing that linked to it. You can see I have the stuff. But I have like the Obamacare saga, or I have that, which is a link to my channel. But other than the Obamacare saga, I don't have the Dylan Belt 7 videos here anymore, which is very sad. Honestly, I think Dylan should bring them back. My murderer senses are tingling. Yes, that is pretty good. But that's from the Dylan Belt 7 videos. From his recent content, I mean, the Cruel and Unusual Competition. It's a pretty good video. I'm trying to think if I can really elaborate on it. I'm gonna turn this down. There's not really a lot I can mention. I mean, in terms of storytelling, it's pretty good. I'm not.
Home Nation, the world chasing competition. Me, for most ordinary people, audited from the stinging plant.
The beginning of the video is kind of boring. Yeah, he does make good quality videos. I think the beginning of the video is kind of boring because it's just kind of. I mean, there's the funny bits that Dylan does, but he's kind of listing a lot. He's just listing a lot of facts about the competition and the stuff that's happened at it for the first like 3.5 minutes, basically. It's not bad. It's just, I think, like more boring. And then there's also the really long montage, which, I mean, the montage is also kind of fine, but did I not catch that? I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, it just flips like this. I didn't even catch that originally. He just flips the video like that. Anyway, um, I think I mean the montage is fine. I really like the multi-layer Dylaning that we have going on to sing what is it, like I want to say a cappella version of Eye of the Tiger, but I think it's also playing in the background. Yeah. So it's like half a cappella, half not. I mean, the timer's neat. It lets you get an accurate time, but the numbers of this thing jump all over the place, which makes it kind of really hard to watch, or at least follow what's happening in a logical order, because it's like 1 minute you'll have 3.
Of course.
You'll like, oh, he's got 3 nettles eaten, right? He's got 3. And then, oh, he's got 9.
He doesn't.
He's got 9. Right, and then they keep doing this stuff, and then it says 8, and now it's 3, and now it's to 4. What is going on? 4, but it's, I don't know. It's kind of all over the place, which makes it a bit hard to watch. So that's my my note there, and then I really like this this reveal here.
And after I bought eaten all day. Okay, G.
When it's revealed that the guy who you were hiding the entire time was this guy, and that you were the interviewer. I don't actually know when exactly in the video that was, but that was cool. That was really cool. I like that. Normally I try to provide things that like feedback on it. Was it good? Was it bad? What was it good? Really good video, I think. I think this is probably, of your uploads, the best one. Like of the five videos that are here, I think this is the best one. Handyman Sam was pretty good. That's number 2. I can't really say too much about Immediate Look at Jetlag the Game, which is Dylan's most popular video. I just don't really care that much about Jetlag the Game enough to watch a 41-minute video about it, so I haven't. I don't know why it says I fully watched it, because I haven't. Then there's also the Ranking Every Item in Risk of Rain 2 and the Strangest Things You Can Find on Google Maps, which are both pretty similar, and are both kind of alright. I mean, they're funny at some points, but they're also a bit dry, I think. Those are my thoughts on those, at least. The Cruel and Unusual Competition, I think, is the best video so far, in terms of quality. It's a shame that it actually has, I think, the least amount of views. Yeah, it actually is the least amount of views. I don't know how that compares really to the live streams, but yeah, that is kind of a shame that it's that YouTube has decided that it doesn't want to exist, because that's a good video. I'd put that as like number 1 on the channel so far. I'm actually kind of seeing a mirror to my own thing, although not so much with but what I'm just thinking of here is if you go to mine, I made like episode 1 of this, and it has 610 views, which makes it my most popular video because I'm not that big of a YouTuber. But my second video, which I think is a decent bit better, it's longer, it has a lot more effort put into it. I spent like 2-ish weeks making it. Has 58 views, which is kind of a shame, and I don't know why. I don't know why YouTube does the dingle like that. There's some crazy stuff. Horrible day for bow lovers. I mean, yeah, it really is. I don't really have anything to say about the video other than it was good. This isn't really a topic I can talk further about, I think. I mean, like, if it's the Handyman Sam video, I can kind of talk about my feelings on individual characters, or if it's the, like, the item ranking video, I can give my opinions on the ranking, but this is just kind of like a pretty clean, cut and dry thing, I would say. I mean, start off with the information, then we see the competition as like a montage, and then we get some reveals about the other information, and then it wraps up the video. I mean, there's some pretty funny stuff, like the fact that you actually got the video, you got the licensed picture, which is pretty funny. But I'm at a loss for anything else I can say. It's just not something I can add to. It's its own thing. Which is kind of a shame, because I want to talk about it more. I can't say any. I don't. I feel like I'm going in circles here because I don't have anything to say, but I can talk about the fact that I don't have anything to say, which is something to say. A bit of a paradox, isn't it? Anyway, I am going to do that. I'm gonna message Dylan because he's probably not gonna see this. Yo, just watched your Nettle video on stream. Top tier video. Best one on your channel so far. Alright, so a reminder to watch the thing because I was telling him to watch the thing. Anyway, I said yo and then I sent him this. So if you guys were cool, if you're cool, you've seen this. Right.
Delightful. Really delightful. I'm the Glub Glow Gabgala. I love
Mayonnaise on an escalator. It's going upstairs, so see you later. Bye-bye to the sky.
If you're cool, you've seen that. Anyway, I sent it to him, and then I said, yo, man, you haven't responded for like 7 years. Rip and piss. And then, yo, just watch your Nettle video on stream. Top tier video, best one on your channel so far. I just misspell channel. We don't talk about it. Anyway, I'm gonna switch this back over to the thing with the shit brown, wavy blue, and also with the stream goals at the bottom. Because that was an interesting break. I honestly don't know, Milo. You know how to make your make one on mayonnaise. You know how you make music remixes? Make one on mayonnaise. What do you mean? What do you mean? I know how I make music remixes. What do you mean by that? And what do you mean by make one on mayonnaise? You mean are you talking about the thing that where is this gonna go? Wavy blue? Yeah. Notification. You're talking about this, I believe. YouTube? Okay. This stuff, 'cause this is all the things. I've only got 12. What am I doing, my man? Make an extended version of mayonnaise. Can I? I mean, it's a 50-second video, right? It's a great video. Mayonnaise on an escalator. It's going upstairs, so see you later. Bye bye to the sky. It's great, but like. Mayonnaise. Mayonnaise. I mean, I can't.
Harry tells me you're quite the same.
Get out. I can't really extend this. I don't know where it would go. Subscribe. No. Who did this? I don't want to do that anymore. Stay up 2 weeks and start hallucination. That's English. So what okay, so what about it? What then? After I stay up for 2 weeks and I start air quotes hallucination. What then? If Rammstein wrote Enter Sandman. I mean, I'm probably gonna get like copyright stricken for listening to that, but I really fucking want to listen to that. Giga. That's whack. Yeah. Do they do vocals too? Yeah, they do. Write book while hallucinating. I mean, it's a good idea. I'm just like, look, 29 views? I mean, is it good though? The answer is no. What the fuck is this? Write book while hallucinating. Save. I've had enough with banging my head against a wall with those stupid things for a while. So when you say write a book while hallucinating, it, I feel like I'm gonna need elaboration on this. Close that. There we go. All right. So if we go out of so we have writing. We got the thing I'm writing, which is up to here now. But do I have... I don't... No, actually, what would writing a book while hallucinating actually do? That wouldn't help. That would be a detriment, wouldn't it? I'm thinking about the efficacy of writing while hallucinating, and I don't see the benefit to it. I wouldn't gain anything from writing a book while hallucinating. I mean, I already know that my mental state often gets impaired enough that, like, when I'm writing, which is why I write something initially, and then if I think it's shit, then I come back later and I scrap it, which is what these are, with things that I've written and then gone back and gotten rid of it. Yeah, I do like the idea. I do like the idea of hallucinating. I think it is good. But it prevents you from, while you're hallucinating, the things I'd make wouldn't be that good. I think hallucinating is cool. However, writing something while hallucinating is not a good idea, because it would just be terrible. I already know that my mental state kind of deteriorates after about a day of not sleeping, enough to that, like, thinking about the complex things needed to write a fucking book is basically out of the window for if I've stayed up for, like, a day. So if I've stayed up for 2 weeks, which I probably wouldn't last that long, but if I've stayed up for that long and I'm hallucinating, why would it be good? You'd make the next pyro introduction. Meet the pyro. Maybe. But the problem with writing while hallucinating is the writing ideally you'd want it to be good. The reason I like hallucinating is because it would give you the inspiration to write. It would give you cool things, presumably, to write about. Like if you take, like, I don't know, like, I don't think I can. No, I'm not gonna. Basically, if you start hallucinating, is what I'm gonna say. You can see some cool stuff you wouldn't normally see, things which you can think about later to then incorporate into the things you do, like writing or making a project like a video game or etc., right? But doing it while you're hallucinating is a terrible idea because like, clearly I mean, the whole thing is it's like your mind is kind of breaking down a bit. I want to say a bit. I don't actually know the full science behind like if you take a hallucinogen, or if you like stay up long, definitely if you stay up long enough, they start hallucinating, where your mind is kind of like at the point where it's just started making shit up. You have tactile hallucinations regularly. Well, I'm talking about visual hallucinations. Tactile is kind of boring. Honestly, pretty much any sensory hallucination that isn't vision is kind of boring. Anyway, what I was gonna say is, like, the reason I at least I would want to hallucinate is to give me things to make the things I make in the future cooler and better. But making things while hallucinating seems like a terrible mixture, because you're not making good things while you're hallucinating, because you're hallucinating while you're making them. So effectively what it would mean is if I did write something while I was. Tactile ain't boring when I feel that. That is an interesting one. But It derailed me. It doesn't matter. I think I made my point, which is basically, I think hallucinating while writing is a terrible idea. I think hallucinating and then writing is a great idea. Just not together. Like a good example of that, like, if you want an example, you could say driving is very cool, sleeping is very cool, but you don't want to drive and sleep at the same time. I don't think that's a great plan. But doing them individually is a good idea. I don't know, that's an example that I've came up off the top of my head. Thinking about sleep and also driving, because those are things that are actively going on around me. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna probably end this stream here. Honestly, I didn't do too much this stream, but I don't really care. I kind of killed it for myself by banging my head against a wall with a bunch of stupid problems that really shouldn't have existed. I think maybe after this stream, probably tomorrow, I'm gonna come back and actually continue working on some of this stuff. Probably not on stream, because it's kind of boring, a lot of the stuff I want to do right now at the moment. I think making the materials could be kind of neat, but other than that, it's kind of whack. 24-hour stream when again? Not 24-hour stream, you're wrong. It's a 100-hour stream, and it's September 20-something, 2032. It's 29th? 29th, yeah. So the 100-hour stream is on September 29th, 2032, but there is no planned 24-hour stream. I'm just saying. You don't you might, but I have it pinned in general so that I can come back to it if I need to. Honestly, so true. I have so many great things, like the reveal at 10 mil subs. I just gotta reach 10 million subscribers, and it'll happen. Eject says, bro, my anniversary is on September 29th. Anniversary of what? Who knows? My September 29th anniversary is also on September 29th. It's celebrating September 29th. But, I don't know. I don't really have that much else for this stream. That would be my 9-year anniversary. What? Okay. Oh, okay. Wait. That seems inaccurate unless you've been... So wait, source is here. Oh no. Was watching Deadpool. Real. Maybe it's our 9-year anniversary, but I have plans for the next 100 hours. Yeah, I saw the new Deadpool movie with my dad. It was pretty good, I do say. Anyway, I'm fucking gone. I don't know. I cannot keep track of things right now. I don't know. My mind is not here. I've been doing too much driving related stuff recently, I would say. Just had to do the fucking 30 hours of required classroom time, and then I had to take this stupid fucking final 50 question driver's test that isn't even related to getting a permit. They just make you do it anyway. And then I've got to take the fucking permit test, and then I've got to... It's a lot of stuff. When do you get to talk to Mr. Robert? I don't know. Right now, I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna go. So see you guys later. Be in the past, present, or maybe